everyone, welcome to YouTube Tuesday, session 17. With me, Jessica Brigden of Jess B Creative Cardiology. How are you today? I hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday. I have a couple quick and cute cards today. I'm actually going to show you one of the fancy cards that is in my Demo Design Dream Team project tutorial bundle this month. So I know that's a huge mouthful, but each month I actually collaborate with 15 other demonstrators. So there's 16 of us total, and we offer a project tutorial bundle for free to customers who purchase from us. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the tutorial that I have included in the bundle this month. And it uses the Love of Leaves stamp set, one of my favorites. And I hope you're not sick of it yet. Some more Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. Hey Diane, glad you could join in. Yes, so I know you guys have been seeing I'm doing a lot with the Plaid Tidings paper. I love it. What can I say? It's super versatile for projects of all season. It has literally carried us through summer, into fall, and even on into winter. So I've got a couple cute variations. I'm going to pull in that awesome moose punch that we loved so much that Stampin' Up! Actually brought it back again this year. So if you missed out and didn't get a chance to purchase it last year, you definitely want to make sure you get your hands on your moose punch this year. Oh, hey David from Cortland, my hubby's watching. And if you guys enjoyed his comedic, crafty videos, he joined me Saturday for World Card Making Day. And brought some laughs to all of us. And I've even started a playlist here on my channel. I've started sorting my videos. So if you want to search by topic, you can actually check out all the videos I have in that playlist. So I've started a playlist for David. So if you love his videos, there are now 3 of them. So if you've missed any, you can go to the playlist here on my channel and you can watch all 3 of David's videos. Yeah, it makes me laugh just thinking about it. All right, well, I'm gonna flip the camera. We'll go ahead and get started here this afternoon. Hey Carmen, how are you? Okay, so we've got this going on. Glad you could join us. Have the leaves started changing in Georgia at all? My husband and I had the opportunity to visit the mountains of Georgia. Oh goodness, it's probably been 10 years now, but we went, must have been late October, early November, for a company trip that he had. It was more like a company retreat thing. And it was so pretty. We went horseback riding and it was awesome. All right, so I've got punches, got the Love of Leaves, and we've got our fabulous Plaid Tidings. And out of the 48 sheets, I'm down to just a few. So I actually ordered a brand new pack here. So nice and pristine. My order came in from UPS just a few minutes ago, actually. And the cool thing is this paper pack is on sale. It's 15% off. So you can get it now for $9.78 this month, along with, there's 15 papers assortments that are on sale this month. All right, so we are going to start first with some rich razzleberry. And this is a half sheet, so 5.5 by 8.5. Whoops, slipping things around. And I found this one in my stash and it was already pre-folded, so that's why it's got the crease in it already. But you're gonna go ahead and fold it in half, give it a nice smooth crease there. And then we're going to set this aside. Next, I have a layer of pumpkin pie. So we've got like a really cool, bright color combination. I pulled it in, kind of matches my shirt a little bit. That's something to look for. Whenever you watch my videos, you can check out what my outfit is and you'll have a clue perhaps about our color scheme or something that's happening in the video. So our pumpkin pie layer here is 4 by 5.25. And we're going to emboss this with the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. It just gives it some really nice texture here. And so with this being I've got the new Stampin' Cotton Emboss, so I'll just put my plate here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And with this one, I love it. You get all the plates you need. This is one of those 3D dynamic folders here. So I love it. It tells you exactly what you need to do. So we just have our base number 1. I've got my paper stuck in my folder, and then we use plate number 4. Goes right on top, and I'm gonna crank this through. And this piece of paper that keeps getting in my way, that is my host code for the month of October. So if you'd like to place an order with me and get the tutorial bundle to make this project, as well as 15 other fabulous fall projects, isn't that cool? Then go ahead and use my host code this month. All right, so that was the Tasteful Textiles folder. And we're going to glue this right down. So grab my seal here. But it is a nice day. The sun is out. It's been a little chilly. I actually had to put on long sleeves. It's gotten a little cool this morning. Hey, Luann. Hey, Doris. All right. Glad to see we have a few more on. Okay. All right. So we have our rich raspberry and our pumpkin pie. Such a fun color combination. Now, you're probably wondering, whoa, where'd that combo come from? It came from this beautiful pattern from the Plaid Tidings paper stack. And so I've cut this to 3 by 4. So you can actually get a couple of them out of your sheet of 6 by 6 here. It's a nice way to maximize your paper. So this is 3 by 4, and we're going to layer it on a piece of rich raspberry that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'll go ahead and glue these together. And this backside here is a sneak peek of the pattern I'll use for the second card. So you get 2 vastly different cards out of the same sheet of paper. All right, so we're going to glue this down too. We're using lots of layers on this card, but it's kind of like fall. You got to bundle up, put your sweaters on, and dress in layers because it's cool in the morning, but it gets warm in the afternoon, and it gets cold again when the sun goes down. So got lots we need to do. All right, so this is the base for the next part, which we're going to pull in this fun 5-leafed stamp here from the Love of Leaves. And you can see my stamp's getting lots of use. It's turning a little purple, but that's okay. Doesn't affect the way it stamps. All right, so I got this right on here. Now I'm going to show you a fun technique. Make sure I get all my stuff out here. And I've got just a scrap piece of vanilla. That's what we need, but let me pull in my foam mat here. I'll actually just pull this right out of my stamp apparatus since I've got it handy. Because I'm stamping with photopolymer, you do want a little bit of a cushion under there. All right, so we've got just a scrap piece of Whisper White. You can actually see I've cut the large stitched circle from the stitched shapes framelits that I'm also using from this card out of the same sheet of paper. So again, you're maximizing your paper. This is 3 1/2 by 6. So 3 1/2 by 6 if you want to get everything out of one piece here. So we're going to do a fun ink technique. We're going to ink up in the lighter color. In this case, this is the pumpkin pie. So we'll go ahead and ink all over here. Nice and juicy. And now we're going to pull in our rich raspberry to match. Now, previously, you may have learned a technique called rock and roll. You can actually roll your stamp in the ink pad. With these newer style ink pad, the foam pad, it works better a little bit with the linen pads because they weren't quite so juicy. With the foam pads now, it saturates almost a little too much. So I'm going to use a sponge, just a wedge of one of the Stampin' sponges, I was gonna say, do I have a whole one? They come in a pack of 3 as a circle here, and then you cut them into little wedges so you can easily get at least 6 wedges out of one sponge. Or you could use your daubers, your little finger daubers, whichever you prefer. It doesn't really make a difference here. Hey Wendy, how are you? All the way from Wales? Awesome. So we're going to ink up our sponge here, and then we're going to just dab it around on our leaf. So that way we get some of that fun raspberry color on there without it being a little too overwhelming. So let's go ahead and stamp this, and we should have a fun two-tone image going on if I used enough ink. There we go. Yes, so you can see it really turns out more like a fall leaf because it's got that fun color variation. It's not a solid orange. Let me show you again. Let me grab another piece of scrap so I can show you what it comes out the other way. So let me just grab another piece. So if I were, let me clean this real quick. If I were to just stamp it solid in the pumpkin and then actually do the rock and roll, so you would gently try to do the outside. It's almost a little too much. You can actually see where I rolled. So in this case, I do prefer using the sponge or the dauber because that way you get a more realistic, a more blended look. But anyways, it's a fun technique. I hope you'll give it a try here. It's always fun to try new things with our ink pads, and you may never have thought to pair pumpkin pie with rich raspberry. Okay, so let me clean that real quick. All right, so now we're going to run this through our die cut machine, and this is again the lovely leaves. They've got these fun stitching. Oh, here we go. So it'll add this nice die cut to our leaf. So here we go. Plate 1. This time we're using the thin die cuts, so we're going to use plate 2. We'll add on here plate 3, and then we'll put our paper, our die, line that up just so, and then this part makes that really cool stitching on the leaves as well. So we'll pop that right in there too. All together, we'll put another plate 3 on top, sandwich it all together, and this will run right through our machine. You'll hear a little snap, crackle, pop as those plates bend. Okay. And then when we take it out, we have this really cool look here. There we go. Just gently peel it off. All right, so can you guys see? You can see it on the back side, but you do have that definition. There we go. You can see it here on the front. So we're going to take our circle. We're going to grab our sponge that still has some raspberry ink on it, and we're just going to sponge around the edges here. This is another, I love sponges. It's great for adding just a touch of color, a little bit of fun here. All right, so I am going to use dimensionals on this and the leaf. So I'll put a little triad on there as well as here too. Okay. So this, we're going to, because we put this kind of up in the left, we're going to pull this down towards the right, towards the bottom corner. Balance it out a little bit. And then we'll off-center our leaf. I know we talked about this a little bit in, was it our video on Friday about how it's it's kind of the tendency sometimes to always want to put things on so straight and rigid, but in this case, go ahead and angle it off to the side a little bit. That's kind of fun. Okay, now we need a little bit of a tag, and there's some really cute sentiments in this set. Let me show you the case, and that way you can see them a little closer. So I thought maybe I'd use this one. I thought of you today. It's perfect. A little block here. I'll grab a big block, I guess. Hey, Janelle, how are you? All right. Hi, Karen in Montana. Yes. Aw, thank you, guys. All right, so I realized this block is a little bit bigger. Let me see. Here we go. I just had another block that was in use, so let me swap this out for a smaller one so you don't get ink everywhere. All right, so we need a little bit of white cardstock to match here. I just pulled out my scrap bin. This is what I've got, various pieces in there. Maybe I have a shorter piece. Nope, I've got some longer pieces, so we'll go with that. We'll stamp this in the rich raspberry. Kind of put this over here towards the left. Okay, and then let's see here. I have a brand new punch. This is it just came in my order today. This is the Banner's Pick-a-Punch. So I love my banner punch from the annual catalog, but this is a new one in the mini catalog that I kind of overlooked. It's hidden here on page 65 up in the corner. You can actually bundle it with the Banner Year stamp set, but it's another one of those 6-in-1 punches. So you have the options for the arrow or the flag. You could do them each in 3 sizes, so you get 6 punches in one. Whereas our other banner punch that you may have, and again, I still love this one, but the banner punch in the annual catalog at page 1C66, the triple banner, it's a bit bigger. So the triple banner fits a 1 inch, 1.5, and a 2. And the Pick-a-Punch here fits 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1. So it's nice that if you want smaller, narrower banners, then the Banner Pick-a-Punch is awesome. Plus you have the other options too. So I love punches with a lot of versatility. So I'm going to just trim this off here. Oh, Karen said she just got this punch too. Yes, love both of them. All right, so let me trim that just a bit. I don't need all this. So this piece is 1 inch. I'm going to trim it at 2.5. Okay, so it's 1 by 2.5. And then we go ahead and just slide this in as far as it goes. And you can flip it over and you can see, make sure you're lined up, make sure it's straight. And then pop, yes. Look at that, beautiful, quick and easy. Punched so nice. All right, so I'll put a couple dimensionals on here too. Love our dimensionals. Alrighty, so I'll take this, place that kind of right up here towards the right. Leave a little bit of the plaid peeking out the top. And then we'll take that gorgeous ribbon. Where do I have it? Okay, hidden under my little pile. All right, we'll take this gorgeous, the natural trim ribbon, the embroidered ribbon they're calling it. Yes. Yes, so Karen agrees. Yep, when you do the punch, you slide your paper in and then you turn it over to make sure that you've got it in place. Yep, absolutely. Oh, Wendy, you've never tried these punches. Yes. Okay, just reading through the comments there, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so then we'll add a fun little bow up here. You could do a little knot, but you guys know I'm famous for my toaster tong bows. So grab your ribbon, take your end, curve it around here, over the top, through the middle, up and around, and then get your scissors out of the way. Tie your knot here. There we go. End up with a perfect bow every time. Slide that off. We'll grab our glue dots. Go ahead and stick our bow on here. I like to use 2 for good measure. And then we can put our bow right up here. Cute, cute. And then trim this off just to make sure it fits on the card. There we are, super cute. I feel like we need a little bit of dazzle. And what do I have handy? Let's see. I've got gold glitter enamel dots. Those have been my go-to accessory here lately, along with the plaid paper. So let's go ahead and put on some of these. We'll do a large one, kind of accent the leaf. Come in with another medium down here. Let's do, there's 4 sizes, so we'll do another one kind of over here. And a bitty one right up here on our tag. Perfect. All right, so that is our Love of Leaves sponged ink technique card there. Again, this is part of that tutorial bundle that I send out to my customers that I'll be sending out here in October for everyone who makes a purchase. So again, my host code there is SQZ9U44W. Now let me show you what you could do. That same sheet of paper, this time the back side, it's so different, right? The back side has some cherry cobbler, some shaded spruce, some basic black. So for this one, we're gonna do simple, super simple. I'm actually going to recreate a card that was way popular that I created last year around this time using the mousse punch. So again, we have a half sheet, 5.5 by 8.5, folding that at 4 1/4. This time I've got a layer of basic black. I created it a 1/2 inch smaller. So this is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And find my adhesive, here we go. Go ahead and glue this down. Okay, come on here. Here we go. And tape is, you can see the red line. It's running out. Okay, so we've got it right on here. And then our Whisper white layer is a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we're going to glue this down too. I know you guys are gonna be amazed. This is one of those, it's kind of one of my go-to when I need a bunch of quick cards. And then we're going to take our mousse punch and let that be the star of the show. We're actually going to slide our plaid paper right here into the punch. Yes. Karen says she loves the mousse. And there is a coordinating stamp set. Yes, Merry Moose. That's also in the holiday catalog. And yeah, so if you missed it last year, then you definitely want to grab it this year. And what's nice is that, say you were to make 2 of this card, you've cut your 3 by 4 pieces, then you'll have this piece along the bottom and you can actually get at least 2 mousse cards out of it as well. So you get like 4 cards out of one 6 by 6 sheet of designer series paper. And now you see why I'm making so many cards with it, because it's fabulous. It goes a long way. So we'll put a little couple dimensionals on here. I mean, because who doesn't love a plaid moose? Kind of reminds me of our trip to the Adirondacks, but we didn't see any moose. I was kind of hoping that we would. Not that I wanted to be up close, I just wanted to like see one in the wild. All right, so I'll pull in my Memento Black. We need a greeting. What should I put on here for a greeting? Let's do, how about, this is the love of leaves, so let's just do, well, quick thank you, or hello. Let's do hello. That's kind of fun. Oops, what did I do with my stamps? Here we go. We'll pull in the little hello here. Let me grab a bitty block for that so I don't lose it or stick it somewhere. Okay. So just quick and simple. I do this underneath the moose. Hello. And that's pretty much it. We could jazz them up if we want. We could add a couple glitter gems since let's just add one, you know? I've got one left in this little row. There we go. We could do it here, or how about right up there? Could do it so he's got an eyeball. What do you guys think? Should I do it by the hello or up by the eyeball? Yeah, oh, Wendy says it looks like he's got socks on. It does, doesn't it? Yes, I love using these plaid papers. Oh, Karen, you're gonna visit Yellowstone. Wow, well, I hope you see a moose too. Yeah. All right, so Janelle is voting for the eye. So we'll put, there we go, right up there. So we've got his little gold dot for his eye. So what do you guys think? Two vastly different cards. Okay, good. Karen agrees for the eye as well. Vastly different cards, but again, they use the same sheet of Plaid Tidings paper, which had the rich raspberry and the pumpkin on one side, and our fun shaded spruce, basic black, and cherry cobbler on the other. Yeah, so I hope you guys thought that was fun. I love this, just a quick classic design. And can you imagine all of the moose that you can punch out? You can have like a whole parade of moose just by using this fun paper that's on sale this month. So make sure you grab a pack, grab an extra pack, even so that you've got lots on hand to last you here through the fall and into the winter. And I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you get a notice every time I go live each Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Really appreciate it. We are closing in on 1,500 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, please share this if anybody that you think would enjoy my channel. And when we reach 1,500, I'll do another giveaway. Give away some more cards. So, all right. So we will see you guys next week. And you guys take care. Alrighty. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.